I only have 2,000 chickens.
Only. Hey everyone, I'm Jessica DeLuise, and today I'm at Gail's farm here in New Jersey. And one thing that you need to know about the episode today, what's it gonna be?
Excellent.
Excellent. Before we get to see the chickens and the eggs, and I'm still not sure which one came first, Gail showed me the rest of the farm that produces food for her and her chickens. Gail grows fruit like figs, raspberries, pears, and multiple varieties of grapes. But how did Gail learn to tend to those grapes?
Google.
There you go.
This is eating from the farm. It's wonderful.
You know, we're so spoiled to be able to go to the grocery store. We don't think about where it comes from.
Well, that is a real issue because everyone is very divorced from surviving and farming.
Is there cost involved to being a little bit more sustainable in my lifestyle?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cost, but it's well worth it. It depends on what you talk about in terms of cost.
Meaning the cost of your health?
The cost of your health.
Right. It's true.
And the cost of your environment.
It's true.
And the health of your children. We have to get more people involved in farming. It's critical. Because just imagine someday not having any farms at all. If you buy an egg that's an organic egg in the grocery store, it's typically coming from a factory farm where the chickens are being fed organic feed.
How does that differ from what they're getting fed
Today? Well, I decided that as a protein source I would grow my own sunflowers because they're higher in protein. They're 23%, as opposed to chicken feed, which is 15 or 16%.
Okay.
And also, they're not sprayed. And on this block, this 1 mile block, there are no other farmers, so there are no pesticides leaching onto my property.
Or running down, right.
Or in through the air. There are no, so I know my sunflowers are solid, rock solid, and they're called skyscrapers. And they produce huge heads, and the chickens just love them. Let's go take a look at the other things. What other goodies we have over here? There's a lot of goodies.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Gail doesn't just grow sunflowers to feed her chickens on the farm. She also grows a variety of vegetables, like peppers, tomatoes, eggplants, and herbs. Those herbs don't just taste good, they also serve a purpose for Gail on the farm.
So it's good for you.
Well, sure.
And I grow it in between my tomatoes, and therefore I don't have to spray. So this is called a companion plant.
So that's interesting. So you don't have to spray for any insects because they don't like the odor or the oils?
No.
Okay.
So I use basil, sage, oregano, thyme.
And subsequently, so the herbs, I mean, they keep away the insects, but then adding them to your dishes, they're antimicrobial, they support your immune system. It's really, it's kind of a nice way to live and make sure that your body has what it needs. Oh, look at this. Nope, that's good, I got it. So Gail forgot a basket, so she's giving me everything that we pick. And I think that's, you know, I mean, I'm happy to do the work, no problem. You know, I see a basket. Everything that you need
is on this farm.
And by the way, she wasn't kidding about the sunflowers. Are you seeing the size? The size. It's larger than a basketball. It's almost like I'm in Willy Wonka's factory. And you're probably wondering where those sunflower seeds are. Well, they are just below that sunshine yellow color. And good thing for the chickens, because there are a lot.
Very shortly, we're going to be cutting down the entire stalk because they eat the leaves and the stalk and the seeds.
Oh, okay.
And then in the winter, we'll cut off the heads and dry them and put them in the walk-in refrigerator for the winter.
Oh, and then you'll have food all year long. Wow.
So there's 5,000 out here. Enough for all my chickens.
Only 5,000, you think?
Only 5.
You want to do like maybe a few more, you didn't think?
We counted.
Not 4,999,
No,
not 5,001.
There's enough for every room, every day.
And drum roll, please. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. We are gonna go see those chickens. And on our way, Gail answers a very important age-old question. Here's a question.
Yeah?
White eggs. Do they come from white chickens?
Yes, they do.
Brown eggs.
Yes.
Do they come from brown chickens?
Yes, they do.
See?
In general.
Dispelling the myth.
They actually come from the color of the chicken's ear.
Okay.
So I have a chicken whom I call Opal, and she has an opal ear, and her eggs are opal colored.
No kidding.
And I have another chicken I call Pearl. She's a brown chicken with a white ear.
And her eggs are pearl.
Her eggs are pearl.
See, I did not know that. Antibiotics.
No.
No
zero,
antibiotics.
0. Although if you're an organic farmer, you can use antibiotics if your chickens are sick.
If they're sick, that would be appropriate. Got
But
it.
my chickens are not sick. They're healthy. All you have to do is give them a healthy diet and let them do what they want to do. So this is a portable fence. We move it around, so we rotate.
So that they're getting different grass.
Yes.
Got it.
So next month, this fence will be out there.
So this is truly, when we say free range, this is free range.
Correct.
That's it. That's great.
So there's a scam that if you have 1 million chickens in a coop and you have a little 1-foot door leading to a 1-foot patch of ground, you're permitted to call that free range.
That's right. I tell people all the time, you're not sure how large it is, how much grass is there, how often they're on it, but it's free range.
Here, I'm going to give you some over here. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I mean, they're as excited as I get when I get a snack. Look at them. This is kind of amazing.
And I give them lots of different vegetables and fruits, especially the health food store gives me all their extras, all their lettuce and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go take a look at the white leghorns.
Okay.
Hey, chickies.
And now, white eggs, brown eggs, big eggs, small eggs. Let's see how they get sorted and packaged so you can eat them.
This is a 1939 eggometer. So you put them on here on this, and it goes down the conveyor belt, and the counterweights determine which egg comes out. So these are jumbo, and these are extra large, and these are large. So as they come out, you're going to pack them.
I'm ready. Way back there.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Don't worry. We'll get it. These are super jumbos. See how big they are? The box doesn't close.
Oh, wow.
It's because I don't slaughter any animals, and as they mature, they lay larger eggs.
Oh, is that true?
Gail also shared with me that the lifespan of a chicken is around 8 years. But often in commercial farming, hens are getting slaughtered at 15 months in age and replaced with younger hens that lay an egg per day, as opposed to the older ones that lay an egg every 2 to 3 days.
Why would you slaughter a viable hen that has 1,000 eggs left to lay? Other than that's corporate greed. They're doing what they can expedite.
Right.
Just laying, it's a factory situation. They just want more and more eggs. I'm the guardian of this farm. I'm the steward of this farm.
Interesting.
And I protect everything on the farm, including the chickens.
So now for my favorite part, we took our jumbo eggs and went off to Gail's farmhouse kitchen to have breakfast.
We have to eat a hearty breakfast.
How often do you get the twins, the gemelli, the twin eggs?
Yeah, quite often in
Really?
jumbos. Quite often.
They're good luck. At least my mom told me
Yeah,
they
that's
were.
right.
Yeah. Just one egg. Whatever you give me is.
Oh, look.
Oh my goodness!
And one more.
Oh, 3, 4, 3.
Well, how about that? As if I didn't feel lucky enough to be here today to learn about a more humane and free-range way of farming, there were 3 jumbo reminders. So Gail, myself, and the Eat Your Way to Wellness producer, Chris, enjoyed breakfast together. And trust me, you have to taste these eggs from Gail's farm. The flavor is nutty and deeper than any egg I've ever tasted, and that yolk is like a plush piece of velvet. But I'm sure you're going to want to taste them for yourself.
I think that people need to come out and visit farms and know their farmers. It's very important. You need to know where your food is coming from.
I agree.
The important information to take home is that you do not want to support factory farms by buying those eggs because they're atrocious. They're very inhumane to animals, and the product that they produce is quite toxic, and you don't want to give a toxin to your children. So you want a farm fresh, free range egg.
That's it.
Like this.
Like this.
And you can find us at every farmer's market. We're in Farm to City in Philadelphia. Plus we're at different retail stores like Iovines Produce, in the Reading Terminal Market. So these eggs are readily available. And if you have any information or any questions, I'm welcome to hear from you. Just notify me on Facebook. It's Gail's Farm.
Thanks for watching my episode and my visit to Gail's Farm. You can find her on Facebook under Gail's Farm. I will post all of the ways to get her eggs in the post under this video and more videos just like this one. Eat your way to wellness. Jessica?
Eat your way to wellness.
EatYourWayToWellness.com, the YouTube channel, and the
Jessica.
Facebook page. Talk to you guys later. It's been excellent.
Bye-bye.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it's okay.
It's amazing.
It's a way of life, and it's a fun way of life.